We at Kids of Steele are children, families, and friends united to support the University of Arizona Steele Children's Research Center in their quest to teach, to heal, and to discover. Together, we work to improve the quality of life of patients through service projects and fundraising in an environment that promotes whole family involvement. For the families of Kids of Steele, it is our hope that one day, with the advancements made through the Steele Children's Research Center, that we have less patients in the hospital and more kids at home, just being kids.
The reason why the Steele Children's Research Center existed is to serve you, the community, serve your kids, serve your grandkids. That's the primary mission of the Children's Research Center.
Really, it saved our family. Our children would not be here today if it weren't for the Steele Center and Dr. Kashan and the work that they do there. So do you know what I really like about our membership events that we do?
What?
Well, I really like that in addition to just our members getting to go, that we get to invite patients to come and enjoy the events side by side with us.
One of the amazing things that Kids of Steele does for not only our oncology patients, but they service patients of various diagnoses, genetic disorders, chronic issues, and they invite them to come to events outside of the hospital, which what better way to be a child than be invited to something that's fun, so that way you don't have to just think about your diagnosis, and it's not just a label. So they'll be able to experience life just a little bit more normal than they're used to, especially after being diagnosed with something so serious.
Kids of Steele is an amazing, not just a nonprofit organization, but a whole community. Everyone helps each other. There's always different resources to reach out to one another, and it's a really great family-based community because a lot of times there's organizations that are for kids, but when you go to those events, you don't really see a ton of kids there actually being a part of it, whereas Kids of Steele is every single time. It's all these kids just coming in and super excited to help out.
Our team, our department, including our core facility, has been supported by donors like Kids of Steele. The newest technology we use at the Steele Children's Research Center is very expensive. The instrument you can see behind me, every single time we ran that instrument with samples coming from our patients, cost thousands of dollars.
While being on the clinical side of things, I think that we get the opportunity to see the Kids of Steele research side, and we've seen such an increase in the amount of transplants that we've been able to carry out and lives that we've been able to save through transplant. And I feel that, 10 years ago, we wouldn't be where we are today without this funding from Kids of Steele.
They're going to be able to do all those things that we take for granted. They're going to be able to go to school, have a life, have a career, have a family, grow old, and have better quality of life, all because of the research that's being done. And that research is being done right here in Tucson with the help of the Steele Center and with the help of families like Isabel's family.
I want to change the world for everyone. Anyone has an illness or an untreatable illness, just to let them know that anything's possible and that no matter what, even if there's no cure, you can still fight for it. Kids of Steele has brought me so much joy. It shows the support from everyone, even if they don't have the illness.
There was no national model of a family charity. Places like the Steele Center wouldn't be able to exist fully without the support that they get from the surrounding groups like Kids of Steele.
In behalf of all the kids we serve, in behalf of all the doctors and the scientists who work at the Steele Children's Research Center, and personally, I want to thank you for all what you have done and all what you continue to do to help us put the Steele Center on the map in the entire world. On behalf of all those individuals, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and may God bless each one of you. Thank you.
Through service initiatives like our Adopt a Family for the Holidays program, service projects such as painting rocks for our rock garden, or past annual fundraising events, including the Rubber Duck Race for Research and our mini golf event, we remain dedicated to serving patients and raising much-needed funds for medical research. From our young member children who volunteer to help kids just like them, to our corporate sponsor donations, we are all working together for children who need it the most.
My name's Chick.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Abby.
And we're a Kids of Steele family.